There is no one else like you. So very special, so very unique. The worst is behind you, and the breakthrough you are waiting for, the breakthrough you are working on by choosing yourself, by having the courage to dream, to plan, to carry out some plan, that breakthrough is ahead of you. It is close now, but let us start from the beginning. Hello, welcome, a reading about the energy of the coming weeks, plus information for each of the signs. If this message appeared before you right now, perhaps it reached you at the exact moment it was meant to be heard. Take from this reading what resonates with you and supports you on your current path. At the end of the video, you will also find short messages for all 12 zodiac signs. Let's begin. The energy of the coming weeks. Choose yourself. By choosing yourself, you aren't hurting anyone. Just choose yourself. Choose yourself. Follow your dream, follow your desire. What's more, it's an energy that says, you know, like the sky is the limit, right? So I choose myself. This is my desire, this is my dream, this is my plan, and I will carry out this plan. And slowly, step by step, through daily activity or small steps, but moving towards achieving this goal, you build self-confidence, you build this consistency in acting in this specific direction. So we are not just planning, we are not just dreaming, we are planning, but above all, we are taking action. Step by step we execute, because that action, the move you make, it will build your self-confidence and your sense of self-worth. That is very important. Additionally, I would say it is better to do something than to worry about some perfectionism that will only block you. So that is also some information for you, right? You choose yourself, you follow your plan, concrete action, daily action, perhaps action builds your self-worth and self-confidence. It is better to do something even if you think it is not perfect, than to do nothing, okay? Or to keep fixing something to reach some kind of perfection. So here is a request for you to leave this perfectionism. Leave perfectionism behind. You can always perhaps correct something later. Speak openly. There will be a conversation important to you. And during this talk, speak openly about your dreams, about your desires, perhaps about your plan, but openly in the sense that I am not encouraging you to reveal any sensitive information about yourself or any of your secrets. You will sense the moment and have the pleasure of talking to someone. There will be an important person in your circle, and you need to speak openly about what you dream of or what you are striving for. To, so to speak, reveal a part of your plan, because it will help you move forward and you will simply be unstoppable. Okay? Unstoppable. So another piece of information for you. What is more, what you are doing here, choosing yourself, started with this. I choose myself, I follow my plan, I follow my dream, right? This will cause a lot of confusion in your surroundings. It will also, so to speak, mean that maybe, you know, well, people around you, maybe family, maybe friends, maybe co-workers, you know, will be surprised. This is a change that makes them start perceiving you completely differently. You just have to keep going, move forward, regardless of what happens along the way. Whether someone likes what you are doing or not, you have to choose yourself and keep going. Don't stop, don't hold back, okay? No one will do it for you. And on top of that, what you do, you put your own very unique quality into it. So there is no other person like you. There is no other approach to this situation like yours. And that is absolutely... makes what you create unique and very original, right? Whatever happened before, I have the feeling that you've been through the worst, you've survived the worst, it made you stronger, it gave you spirit, it gave you strength, it gave you self-confidence. and like what you are working on now to finally move forward, to get on with your life, for some breakthrough to happen, for a change to occur, breaking those patterns perhaps that is ahead of you. This is literally ahead of you. So it all started when in a certain situation you say, I choose myself, I choose my plan, I choose my dream, I choose some desire of mine that I want to implement, right? Later on along the way, you know what?
You will find people who will be like support for you in this situation.
During some conversation, as I mentioned, during some conversation, it will turn out that the person you are talking to, they can provide you with support in this situation. And I believe that here the fullness, let's call it happiness, or like
The fullness of this whole situation, this situation in which you will later be able to reap the rewards, that is to enjoy the results, you will reach closer to your birthday season, closer to your birthdays.
And now a message for each of the signs. We start with Aries.
We are finishing
To Pisces. My dear Aries,
First of all, take care of your intuition. That is first. But secondly, well, you need to face your shadow a little with what could be blocking you, with what stirs up some anxiety or fear in you. And here I believe you just need to, well, talk to yourself, plain and simple. I must honestly admit that a very strong energy is showing up for you here, which says, I choose myself. This is for Aries. I choose myself. I choose the course of action that, in my view, is the most right in this situation. Too bad it is a bit like this. My dear Tauruses, healing, fixing, improvement. Keep hope regarding all those matters that are important to you, because we have the energy of the star here in general. Keep hope and optimism about your future plans. But I also believe something will happen in the near future from this reading that will give you hope, that will, undoubtedly strengthen you, bring optimism and bring repair or healing to a situation. My dear Gemini, the energy of the sun has appeared for you, which means, there is success. I clearly see the next step. I clearly see what serves me, what helps me, and what does not help me. Optimism. I feel lighter. I feel a weight lifting from my heart, that some difficult moment, difficult situation is coming to an end. My dear Cancers, financial and material changes are ahead for you. Whatever you do, pay attention so that the decisions you make, the choices that guide you, lead to a change for the better in your life, which is obvious, right? And here, taking care of financial and material matters is especially highlighted. So, before you make a decision, find out, gather information, okay? Get yourself some backup too. Literally, my dear Leos, for you, this time spent with yourself is shown as essential, as important, because it will help you gain some knowledge. It will help you make some decisions. It will simply help you calm or quiet your mind. During this time spent with yourself, answers will also come. Specific guidance will come. The Hermit energy, Virgo energy, is showing up here as especially important. My dear Virgos, here is a truth that needs to be spoken to someone directly, that perhaps you need to stand by, that perhaps you need to follow. This truth is so important for you because it unlocks new possibilities and gives you freedom. This truth appears to be especially significant. My dear Libras, in the near future, fate is showing favor to you, destiny.
something that will undoubtedly be a part of your life and is meant to help you. Okay, so there is also a bit of an energy here of the do not avoid variety, certain situations, perhaps certain people, because this was meant to happen to you. It was meant to, so to speak, set in motion some, in my opinion,
good time in your life. So there is an energy of destiny for Libra, my dear Scorpios. The energy for Scorpio appears to be of the I don't know what to think about this. I don't know what to make of this kind. I have mixed feelings and I have mixed thoughts. It's hard for me to make a decision. It's a bit of mind versus heart, meaning the mind says one thing, the heart another, for example, but there is a mental conflict resulting from a lack of proper information, from ignorance, from a reluctance to make a decision, or from or indecision. So that is the energy showing up here. My dear Sagittarius says, I would say be careful with everything, because someone, well, I say someone, but you will find yourselves in what I am about to say. Someone is not being direct, someone is pretending to be someone they are not. And in the background of this situation, there is some jealousy. So just be careful. Be honest with yourself. Try to be honest with yourself, but also be careful when it comes to the actions of those closest to you. Let's move on. My dear Capricorns, Capricorn, a lot is happening moving forward. If there was stagnation, if things were delayed recently, then here we have positive forward movement for Capricorn. Things are picking up speed, things are accelerating, and that is also partly because you let these things, sort of go with the flow. Perhaps you were not controlling everything. Capricorns, now my dear Aquarians. Aquarius literally has prosperity, right? It seems to me that you can be proud of yourself and satisfied with what you have created, with what you have built, whatever that may be for you. This is undoubtedly a reason to be proud. So please remember that. Pisces has recognition and a reward. This may lead to some kind of collaboration. You show yourself as a very strong person when it comes to spirituality. This also brings you some victory and success. You didn't let yourself be broken. You didn't let anyone, convince you that, I don't know, you are this or that. Simply the fact that you were yourself, you were authentic, leads to success, leads to triumph. It brings with it some reward, recognition. It allows you to move on. Thank you very much.
hugs, best wishes, and talk to you soon.